We're at Niamey in the country of Niger and going to take the Icon A5 out on the town. And it kind of flies itself off the runway really. At 60 knots, 55, 60, okay, a little bit of encouragement. And up it goes. Beautiful. Very sedate.
MiG 007007, continue for east departure.
Mike India Golf 1.
Tower,
Give the tower a wave. Hi.
0007, continue for east departure.
And I have to turn more to the right. So we're just taking a brief jaunt out of town because we've got someone on board who wants to look at mining activity out there. Some kind of angel investor or something or other. Not really sure. And out we go. It's only about 4 or 5 miles to the mine, so everything's good. Now we're sitting at 1100 feet, which is only 400 feet above the terrain. It's probably going to suit us well now. I haven't flown this little beauty too much, but I do tend to overspeed the engine, I noticed. So sit on about 90 knots, I think is good. And boy, at this speed, 90 knots, we certainly get to really savour the terrain and enjoy what's going on. I'll stick my head right out the window there. Looks great. Yeah. Wow. Oops, better keep flying the plane while I'm gawking around the place. So right on track. You never know, we might land outside the Grand Hotel up there later on the river, pull up and have a cup of tea. Why not? Magnificent weather here today. Very flat, obviously fertile floodplains here. So just over this rise, we should see the mine. Just watch out for the power cables here. Bump the seat up a little bit. Here we come, coming up on the mining camp. And yeah, a lot more power towers here. So
007007, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Like India Golf 1.
Tower, MiG 0070,
so there it is, that's the mining encampment. And there should be some equipment around here we can see. Pretty much in the middle of it, I think. Yep, I guess that's what they want to see. Cool. Look at those colours. Spectacular. Right, now back to the river. Just slightly to the north of our first track. Gives us plenty of time to look around. Just gives us a taste of the countryside. There's actually more colour on this side of the river than the other. That's why I chose to pop over here and have a look. Very easy going. Okay, so we're looking to aim for the, I'm pointing at it, but you probably can't see that. I'm pointing at the north end of this island here as I speak. That's our turn point. Look how fertile that is. Old town there built around a lake. Yeah, that's where I want to be. Go water skiing on there and fishing, crocodile hunting, I guess. Vice versa. Crocodiles hunt you. So just following the river now. Yeah, I have painted this waypoint as a straight line, which does fly across our town. You can do that, but I thought it'd be nice just to go up the river. It's only about 5 miles to the next turn point anyway. Very relaxing. So I'm getting down to about 180 feet. Or 100 feet actually. And wow, you can really see what's going on. Read the number plates actually from here. Got to take the right channel here. Very nice. That's one of those hotels. I recognise the swimming pool at the front. Looks very inviting. Looks like a great place for a picnic, except crocodiles, of course. Now let's look at our little map. I've got a little map here built into this thing. It's oh, there's a touchscreen. Yeah. There we are. Trying to find us. Okay. Kind of doing that cross-handed actually. It's a bit of a coordination test. That's why I guess the advantage of having joysticks mounted in the centre. Yeah, mine's mounted on the right. So I was flying with the left hand, mapping with the right hand. But anyway, that's my problem. It's all part of the fun. Righto, this is our turn point. There should be a bridge across this island, but not sure if it's still here actually. They had some big floods. Yep, looks like it got washed away. nonetheless. This is our turn point, this island. Now, it's like a hexagonal arrangement, the roads around this town. Very wide boulevards, and we're going to go up one of them now, if I can find it. I will trust my little map. Oh, I've missed it. It's quite wide. It's over there. Turn back to the south. Yeah, so I should have turned at the tip of that southern tip of that island, and here's the boulevard. There you see, stretching all the way up there. Quite easy to see once you know what you're doing. I'm going to go to the left of it because we're turning right shortly. Yeah, so this road kind of runs all around the outside of town, pretty much, and it's got about 5 corners on it, but we're only going to really take the first one. But feel free to continue around if you like. Look out for the power lights here. Great visibility out of this little aircraft. It's got very comfortable seats as well. Right, so we're looking for the Airy Centre. I'm not sure what the Airy Centre is, but it's easy to see, so that's why we're going to use it. And I might climb a little bit and come left. Ready to turn right. That should be just past the corner. So here's the corner here, as you can see very clearly. And yeah, there's the Airy Centre there. I'll just fly over it. It's got lovely looking grounds, trees, a pond, 2 or 3. Looks great. Don't know what it is, but I want to go there. Right. And now we head down to the centre of town. And on the way back to the airport. So now we're looking for Circular Marketplace, which is at about a 6-way intersection in the centre of town. And you can see a couple of medium high to high rise over there. It's about where our marketplace is going to be. Little quarter panel there we can peek through as well. Yeah, such great visibility from this aircraft. Football stadium here. Now let's be on my toes. We're crossing a river and very close to the 2 miles out actually. Going to be on the right. That's the plan. Although of course my window's closer, I should have made it on the left, but not to worry. Now where is it? I don't want to miss this. Intersection. I am going to go right actually because my window's much closer. No, don't turn too quickly, it's coming up still. Coming up. I feel like I'm going to miss it, but I shouldn't. I think I just did. I'm going to circle it. Yep. No. famous last words, right on top of it, which is often the way, as I've mentioned before. I'm going to turn around, have another look at it. It's worth a look. I did a little video about visual navigation, and it just shows you exactly what I was talking about. In most aircraft, even one with such great visibility as this, you can't really see down in front. You've got to fly off to the side to spot something on the ground. And I just proved it. Now we can clearly see it. Look. Full sail's a bit too low. Hard to see from that low aspect angle, but very easy to see from 1100, 1200 feet. So there you go. Fly higher and look to the side. Right, back to the airport. Whew. I better call in actually, we're almost back. Okay, channel 2. That's the one. Tune to the tower. And Mike India Golf 3. Don't think I got through. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower MiG
There we go.
0070007 2 miles northwest 1,000 feet to land. MiG 0070007 tower. Altimeter 29er.9er2, wind 272 at 7. Make left traffic runway 27 left.
Mike India Golf 1.
Left traffic runway 27 left, MiG 0070007.
Dial that in. 27 west. Okay. Now get my head out there and look for, is there a westerly? Oh yeah, yeah. So we're heading downwind now. Did you say left traffic? Yes. Very cool. I think I'll fly a little bit more to the right. Although this thing has a pretty small turning circle, but let's not push it. Actually, we'll fly past the tower. Let's do that. Give them their Top Gun moment, but in slow motion. Give them a wave so they get a hi. Hello. Not sure what that hand gesture he gave to me was, but I guess I'll find out when I land. Right. Now, this does have retractable gear, so I must remember that. And wait till I get to the threshold before I start playing with things.
MiG 0070007, wind 272 at 7. Clear to land runway 27 left.
Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 27 left, MiG 0070007.
Not much to orient ourselves on here, but I guess this house will do. So let's turn to final. Let's get the gear down. And flaps down. Flaps down, yes they're down. Oh, it feels like we're standing still. Check that out. Flaps are down. Nice. Okie doke. I didn't look up the numbers, but since it took off at 60 knots, let's aim for 60 knots for landing just to be safe. But with full flaps, probably lands about 40 or 50 knots, I would say. And I guess one way to find out is to fly very low and slow. Slow down till it stops flying, I guess. That's one way to do it. Kind of test piloting on the run. Now almost down. Cut the throttle. And 40 knots coming up.
MiG 007007, exit runway when able.
Amazing, it keeps floating. Are we down? Oh, we're down. Okay, that was so smooth. I think my guess was right, about 40 knots. But I must look up the numbers before I take it up again. Okay, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that flight around Niamey in Niger. And look forward to seeing your photos of the event.